by a mile.
Two incredible fastballs, exceptional because of his release point.
And tacked out towards left center. Hook. That Bellinger slides in. Goldschmidt goes one of the field. J.P. Crawford is out. Fried to the back. The makings of a pretty quick inning for Fried. Not to left field. Bellinger.
But of course, manager Dan Wilson mentioned
throwing a lot of fastballs early on, more often. 1-2.
Barrels and the two.
And he. Remember Daff? What got him to the big leagues. So here is Jason Dominguez, who did not play last.
Pitches around the edges.
Up. Three. In front of the warning track. Carver is aboard. One out single. Pulled on the ground into left field. One. Gobbled up by Peraza to second on at the ballpark.
Teriyaki like, and they wanted me to sort of saddle. And so, you know, my main role here
7th is Teriyaki Night. Loves coming together on one night.
Oh, it's really
hockey, and in classic TV fashion.
Now, it's still.
We think
100. It was just the one thing that he said he missed.
his own cooking show in his home kitchen.
I rarely see.
Would possibly be. However, this is fair to third base. A familiar play.
good spirits, and again, no immediate.
In a long time.
They were not physically intended to.
Away. Bellinger.
In the bottom.
Goldschmidt lines this to J.P.
Carp, like a soccer game.
Done this a couple of times already. Now Fried has an excellent. Coming home, Julio to the plate. Zarena lines this and really
dive, and then mid dive half.
1-1. Curveball gobbled up by Peraza.
A little bit late on that fastball.
(3-2) for 8-2 Solano. Diving to Solano. Ground ball, sizing it up.
No chance.
Bring to his right, off 1 foot, wide. And everything else.
The other thing you're.
Nights coming up, including African-American.
Cooperstown in the Hall of Fame.
Runs in a game.
2-2. Swing. So in MLB, what these guys have in common, number Worth and Nathan.
The lineup this year has been really.
1-2. Trying to hold. Swing and a miss. 0-1. 2. Julio has just enough.
And while Hughes starts over 11 and a third score.
2-2. Here it comes. And it will right field and to Judge. Strike the 0-1. Fouls the Judge. Stands him up. And he can't get to it. He traps it way outside. Serena underneath it, and that is Volley facing a new pitcher. And
they are successful.
Both.
I think that, you know, if the Mariners are.
As Rosarena chops this foul. That's fun.
And right now, he's on the hook for it.
Center field and a dangerous hitter and goal. Austin Wells. 0-2 coming. Goes into the corner. Wells digs. Volpe representing the. See his splits. Dominguez. 3-1. 3-2. Volpe. Swing. Both runners take off. No.
Runners.
Infield is now in. 2-2. A check cert. Strike 1. On the bank.
He's in.
The order coming up in the 8th. Going.
Last 3 outs, the hardest ones to get.
It's coming up next. In short left field, makes the catch. D-bat.
Got a lot of pop.
2-2. Swing. Strike 1. On a 1-2. 2. Field, it's a base hit. Dunks in well. Judge.
And Aaron hasn't been able to hold up.
0-2. Hey, Stringer. Strike 1. 2. Comes. Julio right there waiting for. Right center field. Judge calling for. Strike 1. But he has 3 for 5 games.
Really tough.
Foul ground and Weaver to Julio. Strike.
Letting it travel. Can't connect.
It's on a 2-2. Goldschmidt takes off right away. Nubber. Williamson has to come in on the swing and a miss. Play coming home. Dylan's more. Turn around over there. Strike. One, 2. Williamson has it. Set. Bellinger, who is. The 1-2. Another 1-2. Down up. Grisham try. Almost take his feet. 2. Missing. Swing. waits for it. Pitch to Mastroboni. Squares to bunt. Square in again. Drops it to Les. Is a 1. Strike 1. High. 2. Over to second base. Crawford has it. This advances. Belt is in. Big swing to Les near the back. Over 2. Missing outside. Goes after the first. Softly, Mastroboni is taken over there. Swinging away. It's on his way home. There. Laser gun. 3. Strike 1. 98 center cut. Swing and a miss.
Letting it travel. Can't connect.
It's on a 2-2. Goldschmidt takes off right away. Here's the throw. And there's back foot slider. Nothing in 2. Very good pitch. Nubber. Williamson has to come in on the grass. On to first. Low throw, but swing and a miss. Play coming home. Dylan's more. Throw is wide. Ball 1-2 Domingue. It around over there. Strike 3 call. And strike 1. Just got a piece to stay alive. One, 2. Close miss. Almost got to the backstop. Long at bat here. Williamson has it. Sets, fires in time. Bellinger, who has moved to first base, handles it for out. On the corner, pitcher's pitch. The 1-2. He was on it, but fouls it straight. Another 1-2. Down on strikes. LeMahieu tries to hold back, goes around. It's 1. Goes diving after that slider that did. Grisham tries to check, does he? He does not. Oh. Almost took his feet out from underneath him. 2-2. Missing badly inside again. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Just low for ball 1. Just off the plate. 2. Waits for it. Carlos Vargas. Pitch to Mastroboni. Squares to bunt and fouls it square in again. Drops it down in front of home plate. Wells with the bear. Tellez is a strike. 1. 0-2. Fly ball. Kind of no man. Strike 1. 1. High and wide. Very close. Oh, he took. Count evens. 2. Over to second base. And we are moving on. Ball 1. Center cut. Crawford has it. This advances Bellinger. Is in. Big swing and a miss. Boy, did that have some break to it. Tellez near the bag. 2 outs. Let's see. High ball 1. Doesn't chase. Gets ahead 2-0 now. Locked him up for a second there on the corner. Overthrew it a little bit. Full counts. 2. Missing outside. Ball 4. 2 out. 1. Goes after the first pitch. Chases off the plate by Justin Up. Softly, Mastroboni is taken over there at second. Casey Leggett swinging away, strike 1. Tavares is the automatic. It's on his way home, and he holds there as the laser guided by J.P. Crawford.
Couple of Gatorade baths, well deserved. Mariners in extras.